All right, what's going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to our Tuesday broadcast. What's going on, T Bobby, Cracktoon, Anime Beard, Mike? What's going on, man? Thank you for the support. Appreciate you. Everybody's doing well. Hope you're having a great week. Cracktoon says firing up some Homeworld. First playthrough. Nice. Very cool. We're gonna start off playing some Halls of Fate, more Ballads of Zimara. finished our adventure timeline yet, so we're going to be continuing our work on that. But first, we have some character maintenance, as always. We have crafting daily to do right quick, and maybe clean out our inventory. I haven't decided if I'm even going to worry about it yet. Probably should, because we're getting pretty deep into the second biome. Yeah, hope everybody's doing well. September Girl and Veronica are still sick. So it finally hit September Girl pretty hard. It's coming around the bend right now, though. Ended up having to get her some Tamiflu yesterday. Yep. It's only a matter of time, Crack. It's coming for me, man. My immune system's working overtime. Only a matter of time. Immune system's sweating, man. It's like, what the hell, man? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? Yeah, thank you for a great set of weekend streams. Had fun this weekend. What's up, Lizzie Liz? Hope everyone gets well soon. Me too. I'm ready to be back to normal. Like, it's at the point right now, like, I've just been questioning, like, every odd feeling that my body gets. I'm like, oh, is it starting? Is it coming for me? But I've been lucky right now. So far. Don't trust a fart. Yep, that's right. Hope you're doing well, Liz. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. Hope all's good. Happy Tuesday. Daily out real fast. Mad about something right now. That's 16 out of 20. 16 out of 20. It's all under here. There it is. People at work have been coming in sick, and I'm like, what the fuck? Get sick from here? Yeah. Before I go to St. Augustine, I'm gonna kill y'all, yeah. It's hard. People are fighting that weird, like, position of sick time versus payday, you know? Do you ever play original EQ? I tried P99 the other day, spent 2 hours just trying to find my class trainer in Neriac. I don't know how you do it as a new player, had no clue what to do, yeah. Yeah, Tuesday nights are normally my rotation night, so we've been doing ESO and EQ1 on Tuesdays over on the Oakwind TLP server. But I've messed around with P99 and what was the recent one they tried to do or they're doing? Project Quorum. We've been messing with that. But yeah, those old school EQ, there's no tutorial. It's you're just thrown into the world. And yeah, it's all about surviving, I guess. Basically what it comes down to. Did you have some questions? Are you stuck on anything, Mike? Oh, there's a den right there. Missed it. Oh, where to go? Um, yeah, about that. So if you're in Neriak, uh-oh, there's some weird lag going on. Um, if you're, I don't like that. Why is it getting stuck there? Scary. If you're in Neriak, you want to go out to Nexelos Forest, and you can fight right around the beginning guard area there, because unlike most MMOs, the guards in EQ1 will help you if you pull mobs closer to them. Just make sure you don't aggro the mob itself, of course. Yeah, you're gonna have to have a map up on the other screen. I think something's broken. Stuff ain't loading, chat. Going on? Is the server being weird? My internet connection being weird? No, my internet's fine. Yeah, you're gonna have to pull up maps. I just Google, and I think like EQ1 stuff, I'm normally on. Let me see the site that I normally use for EQ1 stuff. Like, this is a good one. Here, Mike. For classic, especially since you're doing P99. Must be the zone you're in. Good in the old content. Yeah, it probably is something. Somebody's duping something. Let me not say that. Shout out to Nami Den Mother. Thank you for that follow. Nami Den is actually a new dev. I think she works on the trade skills stuff. Saw that she followed me off stream and I was like, oh. Heard me talking about the trade skill timeline. She's gonna have questions. But yeah. So, thank you for that follow off stream. Appreciate that. Better talk nice now? No, I mean, if they ask, I'll tell them what I think, you know? It felt really short. I think the best timeline, crafting timeline that I've done so far to date, though, was the Plane of Magic or Planes of Prophecy crafting timeline. I hated that timeline, but it left the most memorable parts are stuck on me, on me. Really say in me, but yeah, on me. In my brain. But there hasn't really been a crafting timeline like that since Planes of Prophecy. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. That's not... Why am I not getting quest up? I'm stopping it. I'm thinking this is the frickin'... An idiot. I was stopping the progress because I thought this was the transmuting dailies. It was a long day. I don't think I did the Chaos Ascending one, Bobby. Maybe I did actually. I might have done it. In that one you have to walk across the island, like the invisible fire bridges and stuff, right? Like to gather updates or something. No, that was in library. Yeah, that's Chaos Ascending. Library's Chaos Ascending, I guess. I remember. Oh, the puzzles, yeah. Long crafting times, yep. See, but that stuff's memorable. Like the one, I'm pretty sure it was Plains. I might be thinking of a different expansion, but you know, you have to go into like the mechanized place and you have to dodge all those freaking giant robots to turn the different levers to go down the hallways and stuff like that. Granted, you weren't doing much crafting in that timeline. There were some crafting parts of it, like you had to work your way down the hallways to craft something and then work your way back to the next part and then craft something. Those were pretty entertaining, though. Lizzie says, I did all the Frostfell this morning and put some Frostfell decor up in the hall. No. Hey, it's okay. I'll take a look. TOT crafting timeline was the longest, I felt. The Lumbria, yeah. I didn't play through any of that one. Want to put some more things around? Sweet. Crafting daily is done. Alright. Ballads of Zimara, Raised Land Rousing Ditty. This is the part we're on. Which I'm pretty sure we're in Zimara. That timeline, you get a portable fuel merchant to use every hour if needed. Very cool. I need to do that then. I forgot to see Santa glue for my free gift. Oh, glug. I was like, glue? Who's glue? I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Santa glue. That code word for something? So I need to attempt to use the Aviac flageolet against the Majin. Six of 10. Ew, I hope not. It's so bad. Oh, resisted me. Damn it. I killed him too fast. Happened again. Shoot. Shoot. Alright, now we need to return to Ruck. There. So this weekend we've made some progress. We're over in Zimara Breadith, which is the next biome. We've done a lot of questing off this island. It had us go here and here. We did an instance on Sunday. Didn't we? What's that? Oh, we did raising the raised lands. So we did this instance on this island, trying to help out these owls over here. Sorry, Huluk. And Aviax. Your underclown friend arrived a moment ago and told me about your success. We will never be able to thank you enough for this. Maybe you can help us with a problem. Oh, do tell. Mariana and I thought that the Maj Jinn might be vulnerable to music like other Jinn we haven't encountered, but that's not true, is it? Oh, boy. Looks like we got a Wind Lance replica. We got our choice of some sleeves. We're going to take the cloth ones, of course, which I don't think these are an upgrade. Oh, those are an upgrade. Nice. 126. 455 resolve. Ability mod. Nice. Okay. We haven't found any such vulnerability. No. It doesn't even scare them? It is unnerving and a little baffling to learn music doesn't have any effect upon the Maj Jinn. Are they not susceptible to damage associated by knowledge of their name? Hence, they are unaffected by music, unlike other Jinn? It's a good question. I've been thinking about the nature of these metallic Jinn. All of the previously identified Jinn were closely associated with the primal plane of power: fire, water, air, earth. But metal is a form of earth, isn't it? Yes. Yet some Maj Jinn have command over fire, others wield air, and others water, and given that there is no known record of metallic Jinn within the grand libraries I have ever had access to. Oztia, thank you for that follow. Welcome. Hopefully I pronounced your username okay. Might just be Tia. Maybe it's just Tia. Welcome. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. Lizzie Liz is attacked by pirates. They board you and loot your ship. You were probably on your way to Treasure Island. Negative 300 copper. Rip. Sorry, Liz. The pirates got you. These beings are something new, something of recent creation or mutation. How and where? How and from where? How? I don't know. Where? I think the answer is Vashkani, the sovereign's Alcazar. Rook, what can you tell us? Do you know of anything about the Maj Jinn? Not much. They serve the sovereign's will and desires unflinchingly. They are also his swift invaders, his enforcers, and vigilant guards. But your friend is right. They haven't always been here. You should speak with Khafri, the Huluk priest. He's been here a long time. If anyone knows more about them, he would. Priest Khafri. That's a good idea, and since you've accomplished much, they're likely to be willing to speak with you. Very well. Let's hope Rook is right and the Khafri knows something useful about the Maj Jinn. Looks like it's going to give me a metal-bound behemoth plushie. What's it look like? Ooh. That. Pretty cool. Except. Alright. These sleeves go. Put these bad boys on. Mike has entered up on the giveaway. Grug, what's going on, Grug? How are you doing this evening? equipped. Speak with Caffrey, the Hulk priest on the Isle of Wisdom. Priest Caffrey. Come, come, rest and give thanks. Okay, mind if I do? I really don't have time, Priest Caffrey. I was wondering what you knew about the Majin. The Majin? Ooh, Stratus Majram from the Potpourri and Skylight Sprin Wisps or Flickering Flames. Yes, that is what we need. Yes, we must honor Vishan, whose realm this is, and Zagani, who created us and gifted us with flight. Do this, and then we can talk Majin. Okay. Whatever you say. Gather Stratus from Flickering Flames, which I'm assuming is going to be on the Isles of Wisdom. So here. Okay. Ron, what's going on, man? Says, damn, I do miss playing this game. Nostalgia kick. What you got? I've been thinking about our conversation earlier, and you mentioned your mention of my kin being used as fodder for the Sovereign's army. That must not be an easy situation to face. The prospect of having to face my own kin is not one I look forward to, of course. But more than that, I shudder to think. I can't read. I mean, it's not something new to you guys. I shudder to think they are being forced to serve our oppressors, shielding them from our attacks with their bodies and taking up arms in their name. The Ori have mounted an attack against the Zakir Rish. From what I've seen, there's a lot of Aviac being forced to do exactly that right now. Then now's our time. You can help. Return to the Razlands and release as many of my Aviac kin from the torturous existence. Free them of this mortal enslavement, and their spirits may fly free once more. I beg you. You and your kin can count on me. Give me an earring. A legendary earring. Okay. Another side quest. What am I looking for here? I'm going to click on these guys. Kill. I am level 127. Necromancer. We were playing through the new expansion content. Name of the expansion is Ballads of Zimara. It's the 20th EverQuest 2 expansion. Raise the level cap to 130 for both trade skill and adventure. Doing Plane of Sky stuff. Or messing around in Plane of Sky, I should say. Bobby on Twitch says we all need tonight for Snookin to bait your glasses. Stop. I'll do that right now. Please. What's up, Nami? How you doing? Thank you for that follow. I gave you a shout out at the beginning of the stream. Hope you're doing all right. Happy Tuesday. Are you? Kill you. Shiny. I saw it. I think all I need are the... now. Still at work, but Candor mentioned your name in our team meeting today. So I thought I'd hop on and throw you some support. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hopefully he used my name in a nice way, I guess. I mean, it's cool if you use it in a bad way, too. The canner going like, this little shit. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It was a good mention. We were listing more EQ2 streamers. Well, thank you. Yeah. Gotta get it out there. One of the more underrated MMOs these days. Like, especially for casuals. Like ourselves. Oh, now I need to enter the... Oh, I gotta go back to Caffrey, and then I gotta do the instance. Which we did the instance on Sunday, so we'll run that again real quick after we talk to Caffrey. Especially ones that wear turkey hats for Thanksgiving, yeah. I dropped the ball with the Christmas thing. Fortunately. But maybe this weekend. It says now we may honor our mother and all now we may honor our mother of all worms and the queen of air. And you can tell me what you know about the Maj Jinn. Ooh, the shiny Jinn known as the Maj Jinn were not always here, though the Jinn sovereign has made around for generations. There were a great many more Jinn, but they Jan, Ifriti, or Duwinde, with his kingdom back, the demand you upon the people to support their lavish living was relentless. ... I have no idea what he just said to me. Not long after the dawn of the Age of War, the plane of sky began destabilizing, and the result did his grip upon the plane of sky, making him even more dangerous. There used to be so many peoples of all sorts who called the plane of sky their home, but after so many years of being cut off from the moral plane of our numbers and... Wait. Plane of sky their home, but after so many years of being cut off from the mortal plane, our numbers had dwindled. Lives were lost to disease, battle, depression, and service to the sovereign. One couldn't put up much resistance when his men came to take you. What did you need? Guy is speaking all sorts of stuff at me. I feel like I'm had too many to drink or something. What did he need? What did he need so many people for? Men's projects hatched out of desperation. The world he had long held reign over was crumbling before him, and with it his power. He was obsessed with saving one to preserve the other. What did he think could stop the plane of sky from bleeding into the overrealm? One such plan was inspired from ancient designs, yet more mighty chains were forged by slaves in hopes of holding islands in place, and when those didn't stop, the molting arcane tethers were employed, constantly maintained by the mighty mages until, like the islands, they fell too. Terrible loss. These were just the projects we could bear witness to outside of the royal Alcazar. Rumors of even more experiments and machinations constantly seeped from within the Alcazar walls, portals to elsewhere, windows to other planes, soul prisons. Rumors are, even now, he still keeps a few mages and even a bard locked away in the far wing. A bard? Which one? I didn't think the Jinn sovereign was metallic. He is not, although I have never seen him. The Maj Jinn didn't start appearing until well after the plane of sky began destabilizing. Then why would he keep a bard in his Alcazar? Their importance must outweigh any danger the music may pose to the sovereign. Or their music isn't a threat. Either way, it is unknown why he would find a bard valuable enough to lock away for so long. EQ2 Relaxation, what's going on, man? How you doing? Happy Tuesday. What's up, Freddy? Get a pass this year? Yeah, lore dump. Yeah, it is a lore dump for sure. Right, can you tell me anything else about them? No, that is as far as the rumors can take us. But the rumors of the captive bard came before the Majin. They did, yes, and I can't shake this feeling that they related. If the myths of the Jin creation are to be believed, they are born of plainer music. The captive bard may be providing the song of the Majin birth. That would take a bard of unparalleled power or primal power. Yes, it would. Thank you for your time, Priest Caffrey. Okay. Let's run this instance real fast because I'm behind on this. I think this is going to send us to another island after I talk to Mariana again. We'll run this instance real quick. Do I have to reset? I don't remember. Reset. Solo. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. Thank you guys for stopping in and hanging out. Appreciate you being here. If anybody's got any questions, don't be afraid to ask them. Live on Twitch and YouTube now. Been nice. Giving the YouTube community some love as well. In the past, all the VODs were just getting uploaded to YouTube from Twitch, since Twitch really didn't allow me to stream over there. At least at the same time. But now that we can, here we are. Relaxation says, so far so good, mate. Thanks. How are you doing? Been watching your channel for some time now, mostly in lurker mode. I really appreciate how well you continue to cover EQ2 year after year. Yeah, man. No problem. Thank you for all the support and lurking. I appreciate that. EQ2, I mean, I've talked about it a few times, but EQ2 is always just that MMO that I come back to. We dip out for every once in a while when there's a new MMO release or when an expansion drops or something like that for something else, but EQ2 scratches all my current itches, especially for the past, what, chat? Going on 8 years now we've been back. Came back when the Fallen Gate time-locked expansion server opened up. It's actually right before that, but everybody kept telling me to just play the Fallen Gate server when I came back originally. Still don't have their language. More of those orbs. But I'm pretty good, man. Got the flu crud is going through the house. So my youngest had it first. September Girl has it now. Well, we're assuming it's the same thing that Veronica had. So, feel like I'm on the clock. It'll be my turn next at this rate. We're just hoping the other two kiddos don't get it. But other than that, chilling. December and January are two of my favorite months of the year, but they're also two of the busiest months of the year for me, so work-wise and IRL. But I can't complain, man. Can't complain. Same here, especially after seeing now the new gen MMOs look nice visually, but sort of lack the soul and nostalgic feel of the golden age that these older MMOs have. Kids and wife and grandparents were sick 2 weeks in a row, yeah. Freddie says, I don't play EQ2 as a main or even a secondary game anymore, but I do compare all MMOs to EQ2. Nice, Freddie. You help us out a bunch in EQ2, Freddie. But I guess you don't play it. I don't see you on when we're not on, I guess, so I hear you. And January will be even busier with EQ and EQ2 coming this year. Yep. Only when I stream. And to catch up when you all play without me. Yeah. I always get... See, this happened Sunday on this instance, too. I got lost. I know it's not hard for me. I'm very simple-minded. But I ended up getting turned around again. I need to go down this way first. Yeah, okay. Actually, there was... These were quest updates last time, that's right. I had to click on the weapon racks Sunday. It's quest. Jin Chan just announced today that the year's Darkpaw is coming. So far, you've gotten a teaser on the first month's free item, but there's lots more content to come. Yeah, I was reading the producer's letter today during lunch. Normally on stream I read it out loud, but I didn't think about it today. Rolls, what's going on? I don't have a command for build. I'm currently playing a Necromancer. He's 127. Ixar. Name is Rebus. You can look him up on, I think it's EQ2 Players, I think. I probably should do that, though. Should have my character build in there. But I don't really play on live that much. Usually when the expansions drop and when they do the game updates. No problem, dude. If you got any questions, let me know. I play Necromancer as the main when I'm on live. Over on Varsoon, we have a permadeath rule set that me and the community play. My current permadeath character over on Varsoon is a Inquisitor. He has made it all the way to level 70. Our permadeath characters are randomized, so nobody gets a chance to pick what they play. So when you die and delete your character, we randomize you a new one. It picks your race and your class for you. I would say most of my time is spent on TLEs. But I do like dabbling with retail. We don't want him yet. Let's kill all the ads first. I think these come into play with this fight. Or over there. Grab that one. I missed some chat here. Lizzie said, ooh, that's exciting. Nice. Relaxation says, I'm really looking forward to that DirectX 11 update for both EQ1 and EQ2. Just read the other day that they're going to be adding some next-gen features with it and adding new art to take advantage. Yeah, I think they've already started with some of the DirectX 11 things. I don't know for sure, though. Maybe I'm thinking of 64-bit stuff, actually. Mike says, I think this game would have been a huge... would have been huge back in the day. Just released at the wrong time. It definitely has its charm and some cool systems. It was huge for a little bit. EQ2 actually launched like 2 weeks before WoW.
Well, hello, beautiful.
And the system requirements for EQ2 were kind of high at the time, so a lot of people couldn't play on budget systems. WoW, you could play on budget systems, and a lot of people seemed to go more for the... WoW was more fantasy, and EQ2 seemed more realistic, I guess. It was a weird time back then. I have a couple friends. Nami says, I have a couple friends who have done the permadeath thing over there on Farsoon. I wish I had more time with such things. Babysit, test mouse of the time. Yeah. Permadeath is not for everybody, but it has been a nice change in pace for us. Because we were really, like, the TLE, Farsoon was my third TLE, I think. Fallen Gate. Just counted these the other day because I was counting how many TLEs we've had. It was Fallen Gate, Caladim. Was there another one? No. I think it was just Fallen Gate, Caladim, and then Farsoon. So yeah, this is my third. And I almost didn't play Caladim. I was just going to do live server content. But I ended up going back to Caladim and playing there as well. But we wanted to do the permadeath rule set, and it's been a hit. People have been loving it. Leslie says, I'm still on my first PD character. Yep. Because I never play it. Yeah. Arkansas, what's going on, man? I didn't see you come in the chat. Oh, I need to scroll down. That's why. How you doing, sir? Happy Tuesday. Relaxation says, you have to have DX11 and test servers on EQ1 and EQ2. Should be following 2024. Everything goes well, fingers crossed. It should help push performance and visuals. I'm super happy with that. Nice. Beard says, yeah, WoW could run on a toaster. Like, see, it's getting kind of the treatment after 2 decades of live service. Freddy says, the anime beard, you beat me to the joke. Yeah, but WoW will never be as good as EQ2, in my opinion. Yeah, it's different because, like, I have friends that have played both. Nice, Bobby, with the super jackpot. Very cool, man. That have played both, but because they spent the beginning of their MMO time with WoW, they always go back to WoW. For me, my beginning time that I actually got hooked with MMOs was EQ1. So I always generate towards, you know, the EverQuest universe as a whole. So if I would have started with WoW, then I'd probably be on the WoW side as well. And unfortunately, there's not going to be a new MMO that's going to start after, you know, you say you give them, what, to make an MMO, it's like 5 to 8 years of, you know, creation. There's not going to be an MMO that can launch with 15 years of content. So nobody's going to be satisfied with a new MMO launch as a whole. We've talked about that. MMO players are the hardest to please with everything. Shoot, I didn't pull up my tank pad. That's what I usually use for these named. You were weak, sir. DQ Beta was what the hubby ogre and I started with. Nice. I didn't start in beta. I started right before Kunark launched in EQ1 because me and my friends were playing we were playing Ultima Online at the time. But somebody started playing EQ, and then it was one day after school we had went over and started playing EQ, and next thing you know, we're all playing EQ. And that's how we started with that. Then it turned into a job. Same here. Started with EQ1, Phantasy Star Online, V2 on Dreamcast, and Lineage 2, and then came along the Star Wars Galaxies, DCU, DCUO, and a bunch more, but my all-time favorite was EQ2. DC Universe Online, Star Wars Galaxies, and Vanguard. Yeah. I did alpha for EQ2. Got in and at the end of like the friends and family of EQ2, played through beta. And then played from launch to right about Sentinel's Fate. Took a break during Sentinel's Fate and played Rift and some other games for a bit, and then came back for Fallen Gate. What about EQ2 being special this year? Says Dark Inside. They did a producer's letter today, Dark. So they have some stuff planned because it's going to be EverQuest 2's 20th anniversary and EQ1's 25th anniversary. So there's going to be all sorts of stuff doing, I think. Got some plans. Here's the producer letter for those that want to read it. What's the free? What's this free stuff and DX11 update? That's what Relaxation was talking about over on YouTube chat. Do you prefer EQ2 over EQ1 or vice versa? Or is it the same for both? My playtime allows me to get more done and accomplished in EQ2 than EQ1. EQ1, I get to the point of the game where if I don't have 3 to 4 hours to set aside to play, then I can't log in. With EQ2, I can, if I have 30 minutes, I can log in and get stuff accomplished in 30 minutes. And I like that. And it just fits my playtimes more. But I do like both of them. And I play both. So just EQ1 I'm super casual with. EQ2 is more my main MMO. Nami's got you, Dark. Is there anything they will announce anything big this year for the EQ franchise? I mean, we'll see. Wait, do you work for Daybreak, Revis, or did I misunderstand? No, I don't work for Daybreak. No. I don't work for Daybreak. I meant EQ1 turned into like a job for me when I was raiding. Like it was 8 hours a day, and then being on call basically is what EQ1 turned into be. So I had to turn that off and move to something more casual. That's what I was meaning. Because when you're in a raid guild in EQ1, it's a whole different level of playstyle, especially back then. Nowadays, it's a little more manageable for the most part. But back then, when you had 80 people, like actual people, there weren't a lot of boxers back then. This was 80 people that you'd have to plan and do the logistics for and get everybody online and everybody on the same page. And voice chat wasn't a big thing either back then. So like, it was a whole thing. It was a whole ordeal. Doom Yeti, what's going on? He says, are there guilds active in EQ2, or rather, what server should I play in EQ2 to see the people playing it? That's a hard question to answer, Doom, because I think all EQ2 servers are active, okay? Just most are very top-heavy. And what I mean by top-heavy is there's a lot of people playing at the end game, so you're looking at 125 plus. If you're looking for, like, an old-school kind of vibe, you're going to want to play on a time-locked expansion server because those unlock content in the order that they were originally released. The only downside to that is they are locked behind the all access, so you have to have all access to be able to play on a TLE. What I usually recommend people that are either returning to the game or coming back to the game, I recommend that they download it, the free-to-play version. That'll give you 2 character slots, and you can play around with it for a little bit. If you find that you're liking it, everything's clicking, everything's scratch, it's getting the itch, get the all access. That will unlock you to be able to make a character over on Varsoon, which is the PvE TLE. There you're going to see people leveling. There's always leveling groups going on, plenty of guilds recruiting for raiding. The Shadow Odyssey just dropped today over on Varsoon. So max level over there is 80 right now. I think it's what's the AA now for Varsoon actually with that? I don't know if it increased or not. But I usually recommend people go over to Varsoon once they have all access. If you're more of a retail person, you can pick up the newest expansion, which is Ballads of Zimara. You'll get a 125 boost on there, but I don't recommend using that right off the bat. Make a level 1 character, get to know the systems, get to know the vibe of the game, and then once you figure out what you want to level, maybe consider using that boost, but I usually generally recommend leveling that character in the game, because then you'll learn how to play it more, so you'll be ready for groups when it gets to that point. The only downside is on retail servers, like I said, you're not going to see a lot of people in the older zones because everybody's doing in-game content or most recent content. Hopefully that answers that. Sorrow Full Goose, thank you for that follow. Welcome. What am I missing here? Hold on, I got too many chats going. Nami's like, no, I'm the one who works for Daybreak now. After being just a fan site owner for a couple decades, yeah. Nami works with the, I think, is it something with trade skill? Nami, I think. Nobrin used to hang out and chat a lot too with us back in the day. I haven't seen Nobrin in a bit though. Yeah, trade skill dev for EQ2. Relaxation over on YouTube chat says, for the person asking about DirectX 11, there's a nice post about it in EQ1 forums called DirectX 11 API port. It's on the test server and something similar in EQ2 forums. Nami on Twitch says, if you're a member, then the TLE server on Varsoon might be a good introduction. If you're not a member, then try Majdu or Halls of Fate on the population front. Relaxation says DirectX 11 equals better performance, enhanced capability, Windows 7, end of life, better graphics, tech, and eventually new enhanced art for DirectX 11. Norbert has been too busy making lovely art for us. Yeah, the stuff in here in this expansion, we talked about this on day 1 when we first got into it. The art of this expansion is amazing. And that's not just me coming from me. Like everybody that's came in the chat that's been playing with the new content and everything has been loving the art in this. The environments and everything has been top notch. Darkenside says, interesting. I just read the letter. Nothing much revealed, but the same. Some name and picture, but I like the free stuff. Darkenside says, yes, I love the art from the new expansion. Very pretty expansion, says Liz. Yep. Mars, what's going on, man? He says, hi, Revis, Alex, and the rest of chat. How you guys doing? I have both chats open, but I feel like I'm missing stuff. So if I am missing you, don't take it personally, okay? There's a lot of chat going through the window. Hit me with a snowball if you have a question that I did not answer. And if you don't know how to hit me with a snowball, you can type !snow, and that will throw a snowball at me. And I'll know to scan the chat to look for question marks. The art from the expansion is phenomenal, says Nami. True that, the art is phenomenal. The new expansion, to be honest, I'm also really enjoyed the art in the previous expansion, Visions of Vitrovia. Krupa Jungle looks beautiful. Yes, I agree with that. Most of the environments for the expansions have been amazing. Gotta get a date with a tree. Yeah, Dark, you're missing like what, 125 levels? Liz says plus Hulux. Yep. Alright. Next named. It's going, man. Can't complain. Actually, I need to click on the crystal back here. Remember that. I'm actually done with that quest. I probably could just leave the zone. But we'll clear it. Relaxation over on YouTube says, I love the flourishing forest because they remind me of Greater Fave, which is an alternate favorite zone in EQ2. And I hope we get to see more forest. Like the atmosphere in the G-Fay, insanely well done. What's up, Johnny? How's it going, sir? Happy Tuesday. Exists. My tank pet isn't the DPS pet, that's for sure, but it does make fights feel more organized, and I like that. Like if I just want to lay waste of stuff, scout pet, 100%. But my tank pet slows down the fight so I can concentrate. I don't know why. I didn't mean to cast that. Rip. Tempest, what's going on, man? Darkenside says over on Twitch chat, he says, to be fair though, EQ2 has always kept me entertained, so I mean, there is literally entire zones I've still never been to this day, plus still finding out about all the cool things that you can get from Heritage Quests that I've never bothered to do, which now I'm going to have to do. Please join the club, Darkenside. I have a mile-long list of things to do as well. Yeah, I mean, we talked about that, like, with EQ2, like, if you're bored questing, there's always housing. There's collecting, there's crafting, and all of it goes in depth. Like, there's nothing that is, like, kind of, I wouldn't say short-sighted. Like, it all has its own place in the world. Then you got your people that love brokering and manage the broker and do all that stuff as well. Plenty of things to do. And let's not forget about the numbers, chat. You like numbers? EQ2's got plenty of numbers. We got big numbers, we got small numbers, we got large numbers. We got all the numbers. We got so many numbers, I turn them off. That's why I don't see any numbers on my screen. Oh, this is the named. I'm silly. Alright, mercenary, get in there. See what you can do. And there's a lot of items to go out and collect with your wardrobe. Yep, mm-hmm. Yes. Acts of trickery. Pretty cool looking. Look at that. I like that detail on that. That's pretty cool. Still fighting? What's going on? I was about to say the same thing about numbers. I turn them off too. Turn off the silly numbers too. Like on AB server, there's a deco raids, decorating contest, and role playing. Overwhelming, this deep hobby. Actually, relaxation on YouTube says I like to turn off most of my stuff on the interface. Super minimalistic these days. 10 years ago, it was complete opposite. Yeah. I always tell people to go minimalistic until and add as you need. You know, like if there's a certain thing that you want on your screen, guaranteed there's either an add-on or some way to do it with the UI, but start minimal and then as you need it, add to it. Is this the first named over here? I think so. The only add-on that I usually recommend, especially for new players, most returning players already know about this add-on, so I usually don't recommend it to them, but new players that have never played EverQuest 2 before, I usually recommend, if they ask, like what add-ons should I look at, the only one I tell them is EQ2 maps. I don't tell them about Dark UI or Drums UI or any of that stuff, because that will add to the already confusing state they're more than likely going to be in the game. But EQ2 maps, I feel, is a crutch, or maybe not even a crutch. Crutch is a bad word. It's it is a quality of life thing with EverQuest 2 that is needed. hoping if any EQ2 developers are in chat, they secretly try to add that squish to the next expansion. Yeah. I'm sure they've heard that multiple times. Relaxation over on YouTube says Ratongas are awesome. They're very curious to see how they do them in EQ3 once that hits 2028. Oh shit, I'm not paying attention. Hold on. We got ads. There's more ads coming. What did I do? I think this one we just burned the name. Yep, there's already more ads. Thank you for the verdict assist. I appreciate that, mercenary. Right back to chat. Someone over at EQ2 forums posted a few fan pics from all the races in EQ2, and the Ratonga fan art looks pretty well. Nice. EQ2 maps is a must. Yeah, I agree. Freddie says, I used to say they needed do a stat squish, but like Rebus, it's if you turn off your damage numbers, it's like getting a squish, kinda. But still, I mean, like when I show people gear, like returning players or somebody like that, when I try to like show them this, like a lot of people glaze over because they'll see like 3,749 primary attributes and they're just like, what? And then I'm like, yeah, and also you have these adornments that give you more numbers, so 1,643.1 potency, and they're just like, what the fuck are you talking about, sir? I'm like, yeah, so I have 2,859.5 potency now with that adornment right there. Yeah. Numbers. Where am I at? I'm lost. Mars says, cool idea about the permadeath playlist. I'll watch for that. Oh, yeah. There is a playlist. You can also type, Mars, you can type exclamation point and then say a class. So, like, one of my sad ones was exclamation point paladin. And then that will, oh, I spelled paladin wrong. Look at me. And that will give you the link to the video, maybe. YouTube chat, work with me here, YouTube. There it is. And that'll give you the video. It's like a short 8-minute clip, and that one will, it shows my permadeath character dying, me deleting the character, me randomizing the next character, and the creation. Crodix, what's going on? He says, you know, they're saying everything was so simple back then. That goes a long way. Yeah, it's very true. Very true. Dark Inside says, like, I wonder if they ever knew the classes planned on anything new with the... I wonder if they have any new classes planned or anything new with the franchise. Also, be right back. Gonna be buy some merchandise real quick because my uncle hasn't been able to give me his EQ2 hat for years. Been asking, but he never got around to it. Gotcha. Dark Inside, nice. And Grog's like, one? Just one? What's up, Corey? How you doing, sir? I'm not killing. Just need to move on from this. Spent too long in here. Did this zone and like want to attack me? Weird that it's not. Like ghosting in and out. We did this zone in what, like 20 minutes on Sunday? Tonight I've been in here for like an hour. Just had tacos? Nice. It's because you've been jibber jabbering for the last hour. Thanks, Grug. Johnny says, what'd you say about the Varsoon new expansion, Reeves? I didn't say anything about it, I don't think. I haven't started. I mean, I don't have a character that can do anything over in Shadow Odyssey yet. But, in the past, I have not spent a lot of time with Shadow Odyssey. I think I've completed the Dragon Scale Cloak signature timeline probably once in my EQ2 life. I don't give Shadow Odyssey as much love as it probably deserves. Well, this is fun. Alright, we're just AoEing everything. I've somehow aggroed 2 named mobs, I think. It was getting real complicated. It wasn't 2 named, it was just a crap ton of ads. That's enough. Oh, I already have that. No, I don't have that. Nice. Look for a shiny. See it. We'll track it. Looks like it's over here. Aggro. Named. Made it. Relaxation over YouTube says, what's your all-time favorite dungeon raid in the zone in EQ2? Unrest is probably my favorite of all time. If we're talking, yeah, EQ2, I want to say it's Unrest. I mean, there's been quite a few favorite zones, but I think Unrest, I have the most memories from when I originally played EQ2. Doing Unrest. There's also been some community memories with Unrest that have been a lot of fun. Like, it's just been fun. Like, Unrest is a well-designed zone. Another one that I love to hate is Nectropos Castle, of course. That's another great example of a well-done dungeon. Come on. Oh no, we got more seahorses. Oh, a lot of AoEs. Is it bedtime? Oh, off medicine. Buddy? Oh, they can't see you. Say hello.
Hello.
Yep. Look up there. You're good. Kozad, what's going on, man? I like the new AA trees you get, and I do enjoy the content. Nice, Johnny. That castle is a long one. Yeah, it is. The Unrest Prestige home is awesome, decorated and live-in. A good pick. Unrest is well done, from the riddles, the music, the lore, the visuals, the creepy vibes, the voices. Major kudos to the dev team. Hell yeah. Entering a haunted mansion with that type of art style reminds me of Resident Evil 1. Yeah. It's going pretty good, Reeves. I mean, I just told myself it was going pretty... Kozad, it's going pretty good. I'm tired. She's so dang cute. Yeah, she is. She's a handful. Wholesome, nice. Thank you, Mars. All right, we got our 3 points. Get our loot. Oh, we got 2 pieces. Oh, that's mercenary gear. No. I think I have hands unlocked on my mercenary yet, though. Do I? Nope. It's level 4. 5 hours and 50 minutes. All right. Let's get out of here. Been playing some Destiny 2 lately. Wow, Kozad. What made you play some Destiny 2? Let's talk to Squirk. I was praying to Zegnate I'd see you again soon. What have you to report from the ongoing battle? Neither side is backing down. The Ori are holding their ground, while both sides are losing numbers, including your enslaved and risen kin, who I helped free. Thank you. I get to choose one of these. We got reuse speed or multi-attack. Reuse speed. Oh, that is good news indeed. I hate to see it, but it is preferred over what has been done to them. Maybe I can do some more help later. We got a bunch of gear upgrades that we need to do real fast, chat. This is mercenary gear. That was not an upgrade. That is an upgrade. I thought there was something else. This inventory, don't look at my inventory. I know it's a mess. I haven't managed it. I haven't had time. I will get to it. At some point. Alright, 3 pieces. Alright. We also have this, which is a neck piece, which I don't have a neck piece yet. That's 126. It goes on a finger, though. I could probably put it on that one. It's there. This is going to replace the left finger. This one. Nice. Okay. This is going to replace these. If anybody has any questions about what I'm doing, just hit me in chat. Promise I'm not ignoring you guys. Potentially, anyways. Lizzie says I'll have to check it out because I like decorating the guild halls. You do. It's very nice. She did a very awesome job in our guild hall. I know those words all too well. Dragon says that I'm tempted to upgrade to the collector's edition, but I'm at the same time, I've never bought a collector's edition, and when I do, I do want it to be very special, so I may wait for the next expansion, and that way it's the 20th year anniversary. That'll be a special time for me too to purchase. Also, if they ever do a lifetime membership again, I'm going to buy it for sure. Nice start. Lizzie says same, I would buy lifetime. Yeah, I think a lot of people right now would technically. I don't know how often they do lifetime. I know the last time they did it, I chose not to, but I probably should have.
Good day.
All right, Miriana. Did Priest Caffrey reveal anything useful? Yes, before the Majin appeared, a bard was captured and locked away with the royal Alcazar. And their capture was after the plane of sky began destabilizing. A bard? Another musical element to consider. What else do we know about this bard? Nothing, and what we do know is due to word of mouth. Which means even that is unreliable. The only way to learn more about this bard is to get inside the Alcazar, or get a hold of someone who has been inside. The Majin aren't the only metallic denizens that I saw come and go from the Alcazar while I was over there. Behemoth golems of metal did too. If we could capture one, I could enchant it to allow me to see through its eyes for a time. Good? I don't know, I don't have all the spell components with me, but I think we could use some local substitutions. Shall we give it a try? I'm game for it. Procure columnar crawler venom glands from columnar high garden and rotten winged viper wings from within zenith Heleni. Good luck. I hope I don't need it, but thanks. Alright, sure. Grabbing things. All the things. I just didn't have a job at the time. They did it last time, and the time before that, I was some minor, so I didn't have any money. What's up, Wood? How you doing, sir? Wood Rain. I wish they would do the physical collector's edition like they used to. The EQ2 Steelbox. I used to have a sealed copy of it with some but it's been broken. Swag store now. Yeah, there is a swag store now. Yep. Done it twice in the past 10 years. Yeah, I want to say it's on a rotation. I do like the physical boxes as well. I have the maps hung up in picture frames around the office here. The only other I've only purchased the only other collection edition item that I've ever purchased was the Vanguard, and I've showed you guys the Vanguard collection edition box, right? I showed you that, right? I've done it on stream a few times. I still have that box. It's on a shelf over there. I know because you guys can see it. It's over there. That'd be sweet. You haven't seen it? I'll show it. Hold on. Sorry, it doesn't say collection on it. It is a limited edition. But my camera's backwards for you guys, but looks like that. Oh, that thick. And then when you open it up, got like this nice like felt on it. So, like the inside's like this brown, almost like leather material. Suede, I guess. But it came with a bunch of stuff. Got some keys. Because remember back in the day, I'm not going to show the keys, but remember back in the day when you had multiple CDs and each CD had its own key that you had to type in? Yep, that's what that card's for. Had this little pricing sheet for things. Players. One of the original maps. It's not a cloth one like some other ones I've done, but some pretty cool stuff there. Haven't framed that one yet. Cool little book here. Which y'all remember this? Station access. Back in the day. And you had your multiple DVDs. What else? What else we got in here? Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. The art book. Came with all the different cool little art things. Very cool stuff. Something I keep. It was like my first like major game purchase. Oh, the Matrix Online. I forgot. I keep forgetting about that game. EverQuest Online Adventures is listed there too. Yep, Vanguard was a good one. Rest in peace. I also had, I don't know where it's at. It's not in this box, but it came with the soundtrack and this too. It had the music soundtrack, and I don't know what I did with that. I don't know where that would be. Gotta be in here somewhere. Or it's in the other office. I don't know. There's a Vanguard emulator. Yep. I also kept some of the old PC Gamer magazines from back in the day that had EQ2 mentioned in them and Vanguard mentioned in them. Those are around somewhere. Johnny, thank you for the socials. Appreciate that. Y'all can check out the YouTube over there on Twitch, and there's a Twitter link and the Discord link. Yeah, they do have a private emulator, but for the main dev, I think he stopped working on it. Make his own MMO because it would be easier with his own rights. So the dark inside. All right. Where's this want me to go now? Venom glands from the Colmar High Garden. There. What I miss, Mars? Great condition, seeing all that stuff makes me a bit sad for Vanguard, yeah. I actually ripped the songs from the CD and made a digital backup just in case. I think I did that somewhere, but I still have the disc. I have it somewhere. I don't know why it's not in the collector's box. I have it somewhere. Vanguard email, tried to play Vanguard, but it was too into EQ2 at the time. Says Liz. Yeah. Would it be easier for me just to... I'm just gonna fly there. Yeah, it's all access now. Station access. Vanguard was the... EQ2 was never the EQ1 replacement, right? So Vanguard was trying to take that place of a successor from EQ1. And it did a lot of things right. But I think Vanguard's problem was a lot of the community that would play Vanguard were playing still. Dark Age of Camelot was still doing pretty well for what it was. So a lot of people didn't move over for Vanguard. It was hurting population wise, and I don't think it was making a lot of money either at the time. But yeah, they were doing a lot of things right with that game. Another gather update. Hunt winged vipers. Where are the winged vipers at? Just go this way. Yep, now we gotta wait for... Now we're gonna get EQ3 Anything we get from EQ3 is better than the Pantheon in the sense that the Pantheon looks like a mobile game graphically. Prefer the gritty look. Can't get over how good these environments look. I still remember logging in EQ2 with the first time. Nice, Liz. So they should do a character remodel overhaul. I don't know. I'm fine with the characters. I still use the classic EverQuest 2 models. I don't use the Soga models, which I think are defaulted now. Doofus, what's going on, man? He says, if I'm coming back to EQ2, should I go to TLE or regular? What is a good solo-friendly class? I would recommend TLE, Doofus. You have to have all access, though, to play on TLE. And for a solo class on Varsoon, I would recommend, I like Monk is a good solo class. Necromancer, of course. Conjurer. Inquisitor has been actually kind of fun. They're slow, though. Shamans are fun solo. You have plenty of choices. Every class has their own thing for solo, which is cool. Warden, yeah, they're slow too. They're right up there with Inquisitor. My only concern with that, like if you're playing solo, you might, I mean, retail might be more up your alley if you're playing solo. Varsoon is very group centric, so not saying you can't solo on Varsoon, you can, but you're going to make progress faster if you group. But if you're not worried about making fast progress, I don't know, with Varsoon soloing. I like Monk because it's tanky, it does decent damage, and you have a feigned death that is pretty quick on the recast. Lizzie says Fury over the Warden for solo. Winged Vipers, where are you? Cat Dad Work, what's going on, man? Even if they just do overhauls of the old zones every now and then, it would be great. That's Dark Inside. I don't want them to overhaul the old zones because I get a lot of feels in the old zones. I'm not seeing any of these here. Winged Vipers for Rotten Fangs. It must be on a different island. Let me just check. Check the map. It did say here, though. Not on here yet. Hmm. Yeah, I'm the same way, Mars. Shadow Knight's good solo class. My only issue is Shadow Knight. So I've only done Shadow Knight solo on Kale Drackle, so that's like a level 90 Shadow Knight. And they are pretty beasty. But I've never leveled a Shadow Knight before. So I don't know about that. Shadow Knight's still one of my permadeath rolls that I haven't gotten yet. Maybe they're over here. Let's check this little... Nope. Hmm. Oh, there's unicorns. Or horses. They're not unicorns. Never mind. Winged vipers, you say? Oh, something attacking me. Winged vipers from the... Yep, I'm on the wrong place. It's the Zenith. I knew it. Read the quest log, Rebus. Read the quest log. Fully agreed on the overhaul of the old zones, but only if they keep nostalgia intact and build on the same character models, to be honest. Corey says, Courser, good solo class. Nice, Corey, thank you. I say solo because I'm going in blind, no guild, no friends, as in something to do in the off time. I got you. Well, maybe not monk then, because if you do end up grouping, you're going to be tank, which means people are just going to follow you around the dungeon. And if you're not comfortable leading a group, like being the arrow of the group, being the anchor of the group, if you will, maybe not monk. You probably want to do something with maybe like heals. So like I mean soloing on my Inquisitor is fun, but starting off it's real slow. But you will be a healer, so that's another part of that. Necromancer's always good. Kanji and Chorister, says Dark Inside. Nami says my Warden is my main soloer. Wardens are fun once you can really build on the melee AA. And then you get your epic, and then you never run out of power again. Or actually, that's mythical. I don't remember. Epic Games TV, what's going on, dude? Happy Tuesday. He's gathering up all the mobs over here. Who's this? Adriella? What's going on? What do you normally play, Doofus? If you don't mind me asking. Do you normally play like a healer, DPS, caster, scout? Healer, DPS, or pet class most of the time? Inquisitor might be right up your alley then, because they're technically they're a cleric, but they have damage spells that heal, along with reactive heals. So like there's a buff that you cast on yourself. When you get hit, you heal. So Inquisitor might be right up your alley. They're like an evil cleric. But Necromancer, which is what I'm playing right now, is pretty fun. Yeah, he was talking about for Varsoon, Nami, which they don't have Beast Lords over there. And like Lizzie's saying, we have a guild on HOF, and we do have a guild over on Varsoon as well if you need a guild hall to use. The only thing with our guild over on Varsoon is it's a permadeath rule set guild, so like we have non-permadeath people in the guild, but there's some restrictions with the bank is all. Because we're not allowed, the permadeath people aren't allowed to take outside donations, meaning we can't take anything like trades from people that are not permadeath rule set. So we have banking rules in there that you can't deposit basically into the bank. You can withdraw, you just can't put anything in there. There's a quest over here. Ooh, hello. How are you doing? Dot, dot, dot. What big eyes you have. Hello? What is so fragile that saying its name breaks it? Silence. What is mortal? Dot, dot, dot. Silence, sweet, unbroken silence. I do appreciate that. I'm sorry to have disturbed you. Surely, being a great intellect such as yourself has items of great importance to be to contemplate. I will go now. You need not take your leave so quickly. No. What is mortal but passes through celestial spheres with breath and pluck? Rebus? Rebus, you are a puzzling being. It's been a long while since I last entertained what has a beginning but no end, a start but no finish. This conversation time. Let us make the most of what we have, shall we? Voiceless is it cries, wingless it flutters, toothless it bites, and mouthless it mutters. 4 answers are yours to seek on Helene Rebus. May you return safely and swiftly. Oh, I have to find the answer to the riddle. Okay. I'm in no mood for this scavenger hunt. Alright. What are you? Okay. Take the disguise. It's a pretty cool looking NPC though. Is it tacos? She does look cool, Mars. Actually, Beast Lord is my 3rd favorite class. Perfectly balanced. Beast Lords are fun to play. I wish I could have bought the collector's edition for the DOV expansion, but I was like 12, so when it came out. Mike says, the hardest part of game deciding on class, almost 2 weeks now. Still can't make up my mind. Are fighter classes tanks? Mostly. Most of them are. You do have your hybrids, which are Paladin and Shadow Knight. And then you have your monks, which are Monk and Bruiser. I would say Bruiser is the DPS version of that. SK is the DPS version of the hybrid. Berserker is the hybrid version of the main tank. Our Berserker is the DPS version of the main tank. Because you have technically I have 2. What is it? Because Shadow Knight and Paladin are considered Crusaders. Guardian and Berserker are considered Warrior. And then your Monk and Bruiser were considered fighters, right? Is that how it used to break down? I'm trying to remember. Guardian is like your raid tank. That's the main tank. They are a slow DPS. They control the fight. They mainly focus on buffs and making sure things are hitting them. Berserkers are kind of like a Guardian. They have decent damage buffs. And they do a lot of AoE damage. Monk is the same as a Guardian, but has disciplines, and they actually have like deflective abilities. And they do somewhat okay damage, but mainly they're deflective and they just soak up hits kind of scenario. Bruiser does DPS, and they have some versions of the Monk buffs as well. Paladin heals, they have lay of hands, they have AoEs. Shadow Knight is the king of AoEs with tanks. Brawler, thank you. Thank you, Nami. I was thinking fighter for some reason. What mount of the expansion was cool looking? What if the Dark Paw came out with... Wait, the mount of that expansion was cool looking. What if Dark Paw came out and like, hey, can you buy the collector's editions for all previous expansions and get the limited collector edition items? Don't know. Don't they sell them on the marketplace though, Dark? Usually they're here. I don't know though. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, collector's edition. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You wish. Brawlers are leather avoidance. Yeah. Kind of feeling Troubadour of all the classes I've tried are any good. I like my Troubadour. I have a level like 30 something Troubadour on Varsoon. I don't like soloing on him though. I will say that. I'm not a big fan of soloing as a bard. I haven't played Dirge yet, so I can't speak to that, but I did like soloing on my assassin and my ranger. But I don't like and I like soloing as Brig and Swash, of course. But bards I never really liked soloing. I'm just not a fan of it. Alright, one more of these fanged serpents. Sorry, Chad, I feel like I'm a little scatterbrained this evening. Work's been work. On the winged, what? I need 2 more. Here's the last one. Alright, return to Mariana, and I also have to solve this riddle. Find the answer to Zararish's riddle. I'm going to start my search for a riddle answer in Zenith Helene. Find the answer to the riddle. So these are breezes. Check this update first, just to see what it is. Duva says, okay, so creating a new tune, you choose progression. Where do you choose what server? Am I missing something? It'll at the end of the character creation, it'll give you the options for servers. Technically, there's another TLE, which is the PvP TLE. So just make sure you go to the one that says Varsoon. Actually, that one's under PvP. You would think I would know this because of how many characters I've created on Varsoon. But drawing a blank right now. I'm sorry, Doofus. Are you a quest update for me? Whatever you are? Looks like it. See anything here? Right. The Flutters and Mutters riddle. We got... Yeah, it's these breezes, but I guess I gotta do them in order. Oh, stop it. It would be so much easier to perma on alive. Well, we had the original rule set was created for alive, but the Varsoon, because we had rules like no mercenaries, AA would be locked, so you'd only be able to use the amount of AA points that you were level. So you would have had to be very particular with your AA selection. Again, no mercenaries. There was a whole bunch of rules. We would actually have to change the rule. There were, I would guess, probably 10 more rules if we did a permadeath on retail. Staff, which is the one we're at. Rules, rules, rules. All we want is death. That's Corey. Oh. Right. Okay, now we go over to this one. Alright, now we go to the other, this last one, which is way over here. Next to a named over there. And for a more enjoyable experience, Doofus, once you get off the boat, do the boat quests, right? You'll be level 2 when you get off the boat. Once you get to the island, I would recommend, well, depending on where you pick your character to start at, you want to pick like either Darklight Woods, Frostfang Sea, Kelethin, or Timor's Deep, because those quest lines are more linear, so it kind of gives you a direction of where you're going. If you do the island quests, they're pretty old school. It'll get you to like level 6 or 7, but then you're going to get this quest to go into the caves, and you won't be able to do that solo right off the bat. I mean, you might be able to now with the new AA lines and stuff, but I would still recommend going to either Darklight Woods, Frostfang Sea, Kelethin, or Timor's Deep. And to do that, you just go back. So when you're on the island, you'll go out the little gateway, go to the ship captain, you'd hail him, and he'll give you the option to go somewhere. Grug says the environment dev missed a few things in this expansion. Several meshes missing collusion. Grug's talking dev things that I don't know what you're saying, sir. Return to, and then return to, okay. Are you talking about when the character goes into the ground, Grug? Is that what you're talking about? Alright, Dark Inside, thank you for hanging out, man. I appreciate you being here. Oh yeah, I've noticed that too, Grug. I didn't know that's what it was called, though. It's also kind of like the... It kind of reminds me of like when you're in a house, in a house or something that has the floor built up. And so you log out, and then when you log back in, half your body's under the floor kind of scenario. That's what it reminds me of. Sass says the voiceless it cries, wingless it flutters, toothless it bites, and mouthless it mutters. Have you the answers? The answer is the wind, and I have the 4 samples taken from the 4 Ori temples, including one that has been destroyed. Thank you for the platinum. Correct. This pleases me. But you have another one, don't you? Veins are where I might be found, on the wing or in the ground. When put to flame, another form I soon will take, whether leaf or bar or precious flake. A dozen answers are yours to seek. Heleni Rebus, may you return safely and swiftly. This one may take a little bit more time. It's going to give me a marble daze. What does this look like? Oh, pretty cool. Like that. Except. Alright. Probably the next riddle. Oh. Do I have to enter the instance here? Wait. Enter the raised lands. And I need to slay some things. Metal tainted fairies. Gonna kill some fairies. Hello, fairies. How are you doing? Oh, these are... Look at the... That's pretty cool, how they put the metal on them. I like that. Wardens need that illusion. You didn't get the fairy illusion as a warden? Yeah, they're pretty fun looking. I like them. I also like the, we're talking like the art, the treants over in, Routlands. I think those look really cool. Like the lava ones that are like infused with it or something. Those are really good models. Metal infected creatures. I read that wrong. I said infused, but I meant infected. That's done. Let's return Sass again. Mike says I have to run, but one day soon I'll decide on the class and ask for a guild invite. We'll be here, man. Whenever. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight, Mike. Veins are where I might be found, on the wing or in the ground. When put to flame, another form soon I will take. Whether leaf or bar or precious flake, have you the answers? Yes. The answer is metal. I have a dozen metal infected fairies as proof. Impressive deduction and accomplishment, Rebus. Thank you. In a flash, I arrive in a jarring applause. I can shock and I can splinter without any claws. When harnessed, I can drive gnomish rotors and gears. When wild, I can ignite terrible fears. On Columnar High Garden is the answer I seek. Rebus, may you return safely and swiftly. This is the most challenging riddle yet. Ooh. Oh, that's not an upgrade, though. Huh, we'll take it. Alright, we need to go... What's the name? No. Over there. Have a good one, Mars. Oh, Mars isn't going. Mike was saying, take it easy, Mars. Sorry, Mars. You can stay. Mars is like, what? I'm leaving? Okie dokie. Of course, it's spiders. Spiders. Thunderous Cumulus. Collect a lightning bolt. Has been collected. And we need to kill them. Do I need to collect the lightning bolt each time? I do. Good to know. Spiders. I'm Tenacious. What's going on? Happy Tuesday. He says, how's the new expansion going? I'm liking it. Been having a good time. What you been up to, man? I like that I'm not max level yet. I know that's weird to say, but previous expansions, I feel like when there was a level increase, we always leveled too quickly. And I don't know if that was because maybe I had a boost on or something at the time, but the progression with the level experience versus questing is nice. I'm pretty tired as well. I am drifting. Not gonna lie. I am here in body. Mentally not right now, but I'm here. But I gotta get my game time in. That all of them? Yep. Are these back in? Must meet the quota, says Corey after he bangs the clipboard. Yeah. No, it's just between, family being sick, flu going around everywhere, work being work. Everybody's trying to finish stuff before the holidays. Fortunately, my job does not stop for the holidays. Stop for a few days before the holidays, but not a lot. Oh, I didn't read that. Go back. In a flash I arrive in jarring applause. I can shock and can splinter without any claws. When harassed, I can drive gnomish rotors and gears. When wild, I can ignite terrible fears. Have you the answer? Yes, the answer is lightning. I caught many bolts of it. What did you want them for? Used to threaten, used to defeat. Sometimes it grows, sometimes it shrinks. Used to conquer, used to protect. It marks your downfall, it marks your success. What is it? Power. That's what you that's what you wanted the lightning for? Am I gonna have to fight this person? Dot dot dot. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight her. No, that's what no, that's what's no, that's what this has all been about, hasn't it? You've been using these riddles to show me how the struggle for power here has been destroying the realm and the people. Okay, I didn't want to have to fight her. I was ready, but I didn't want to have to. The unspoken puzzle has been solved. I am pleased. Now go forth, apply your clever thinking and problem-solving skills to the troubles in the realm. I'm giving it my best. See, she had nice things to say about me, chat. All right, let's return to Mariana. Why is there another quest feather over here? Oh, it's a repeatable. What do you got? Dot, dot, dot. What are you? You want me to look into the baskets? They smell like dead fish. Like a Zimarian ballad. The only reason I'm going to do this one, I normally... Well, that does say it's Rasha's handmaiden. I wonder if this is going to come back and bite me. I'm going to decline it. I usually don't do the repeatables unless it's required by the next step in the quest process. Because like sometimes there's those timelines where you have to do at least one repeatable before you can advance to the next thing or whatever. But I am not going to do that one. Probably have to come back and do it. Relaxation says over on YouTube, do you do housing in EQ2, by the way? My wife loves housing and crafting in EQ2. It's actually the main reason why she kept logging in when she does when she was done with the story content. Yeah, I don't do a lot of housing, unfortunately. My housing is basically just me putting down things and then making them giant. I'm not very creative on the housing front of things. It's a joke in the community that when I'm placing stuff in a house, Liz's ears are burning somewhere, and she's gonna log in. Something's wrong in the force when I'm doing housing. That said, EQ2 relaxation, I should show you our guild hall because Lizzie did an amazing job with our guild hall over on Halls of Fate.
Bright blessings.
Mariana, have you the components for the off the mic dilation enchantment? The venom glands and rotten fangs, yes, they're all yours. And he gave me a wand. Does this give me appearance? Nope. And with those locally sourced additions, it is done. Here's the dilation wand I promised. I'll use it on the metal-bound behemoth on Elric Palisades, like we discussed. Okay. You want to see the guild hall? I'll show it to you real quick. Where's my guild call? There it is. All right, so this is our entrance. Everybody comes in here. We have it's the basic Freeport Guild Hall, I believe. Lizzie's done a lot of work in this. She basically asked us for like different things that we wanted in it, and then she ran with it. So this is the main entrance room, right? It's nice and flowery. We got these little portals around, mailbox. Got a little waterfall thing here. Go up the stairs. The bench up here. Kind of look down. It's pretty cool. There's a few different ways around. So if you go through here, you can take a portal to the crafting room. But if you go through here, this is our crafting area. Very cozy in here. All the crafting stations, PCs for crafting, fuel merchant, task boards, all the fun stuff. You have this way blocked off, technically. But you can take this, and we'll go over... Oh, I got my interface turned off. Go to the vault. Which the vault is our banking area with our depots. And we have our other NPCs here for market and stuff like that. We have our resource depots, all the depots, collection NPC, fun stuff. Over here is our little bathroom, like bathing room or whatever you want to call this. Pretty cool. Yeah, I think so. Relaxation. It's a pretty cool area. And then one of my favorite spots of our guild hall is up the stairs. Our bar area. It's our actual tavern, since we are the casual taverns. Got a nice little fish tank over here. We got our bar. Got some dancers, some paintings, the old Canark painting from EQ1. Very cool area. Love this part. She's working on putting some Frostfell stuff in here now. And then our portal room. Pretty cozy looking as well. So if we go over to our plane of portals. Here. Very library-esque in here, but these are all our different portals that we have. Plus our guild banner, guild buff, stuff like that. Very cozy guild hall. She put a lot of work into it. It's amazing. And then we're back at the front. Hey, what's up, Troy? Over on YouTube. He says, hi, Revis. Nice guild hall. Thank you. All thanks to Liz. Where's the taco bar? I mean, I guess technically it's upstairs with the regular bar, but I guess we could add a taco bar. Now you want to see my decorating? This is my decorating. Ready yourself. All right, Nami, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate you. Cat Dad Work says, "Can I get a guild? Can I get an invite to the guild?" Of course. On HOF, Cat. Needs green bottles for salsa verde. Yeah. Uh-oh. How's the new X pack? It's good, man. It's a lot of fun. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty expansion. This is my This is my house. I put all this stuff down. And by stuff, I mean it's literally just things from my bags that I place down. It's very fancy, right? It's well designed. I mean, look at this. Clearly tell Lizzie has not been in here. But I like this house. This was the prestige house from Visions of Etrovia, I believe. One cool thing about this house, it has hidden rooms. So when you come into this hall right here, right? When you come in here, you can click on these, and it ports you up into like the tower. It's just like a little trophy room that you can have. HOF still have lag issues. I noticed it earlier, but I think it was only in I only noticed it in Routlands, Troy. This is just a house. This is the Castle Valkrol, I think. Yeah, Valkrol Castle. This is my main house, though, that I've been dumping all my housing items into. Yeah, it's the prestige house from Visions of Etrovia Collection Edition. Will Tell, great name. But yeah, I only noticed the lag inside of the Aether Routlands or whatever. I didn't notice it anywhere else yet. Vampire vibes, yep. Mm-hmm. Good old Miss Moore. Actually, Visions of Etrovia. Yeah, that was about Miss Moore. Miss Moore was involved in that. Miss Moore and the kids. Oh, no problem. Relaxation. I want to say it's public where you can visit it as well. Just search Casual Taverns and it should come up on there, I think. Cat Dad, did I miss your message? Oh no. Can I get a guild invite? What's the character name? Cat Dad, and you're talking about HOF, right? To use the behemoth on the Palisades. Am I in the wrong area? This is the Palisades. Behemoth. Crap. On the metal-bound behemoth. Well, when I see behemoth, I think giant. So let's just look for something giant. Oh, it's this guy. Duh. Right here. Work? Gotcha. Build invite work. Welcome. And promote. Just in case. Like to kill the ads. Oh, I thought I was gonna have to fight him. Alright, we gotta return to Mariana. Again. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday night. Thank you all for stopping by and hanging out with us. I appreciate you being here. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask them. Live on Twitch and on YouTube. Doing some Ballads of Zimara content. Running through the adventure solo timeline, signature timeline. Doing almost every quest we run into.
Good day.
I have already set up the dilation reflection bowl, and that's how you'll see through the eyes of the metal-bound behemoth. If you've cast the dilation wand on one, yes, I did. Good, then we wait. There's nothing else to do. Hopefully the metal-bound behemoth returns to the Royal Alcazar soon. Agree. Says I need to speak with Mariana, and in time she is bound to have something through the eyes of metal-bound behemoth. What are you talking about? Just gotta wait? Everybody here just chilling? What are you guys doing? Have you seen the cat dance? Mounted, it won't let me do it. Never mind. Where'd you get those cool dad glasses? These? The eye doctor? They said, hey, need glasses. And I said, cool. And they said, these are perfect. And I said, thank you. And that was it. Well, does it take? We're on step 10 out of 15. Wait was about 10 to 15 minutes. Oh, perform the following side quest for Horatio. 2 doors to the right. But that's after I talked to her. 10 to 15 minutes just chilling here? I guess I can clean out inventory, right? Are there merchants here? There's a mender. Banker. Shiny trader. Oh no, he's got a blue quest. I think I already did his quest though. What else we got here? Merchant. Yeah. Acquires quest Ballads of Zimara. Oh, okay. It's a house item. Can I sell stuff to you? Don't give me status though. To get status for items. Woohoo. Ounce. Got hours. Hours. I do Overseer Day. 12 minutes on that. Round these out. She's off. Don't mind me, chat. It's a bloodbath. That sucks. Cancels it out if I use that one. Well. It's on the Varsoon ones. You ready to talk to me yet, lady? On.
Hello, well met.
Now we wait. Perhaps you should see if there's other tasks to fill your time. I've already... What do you have? Already done your side missions. Let me just make sure I've done them. Sticky Sweet Vengeance. Yep, done. Destruction of amassed weapons. Yep, done. Zakir Rish removal. Haven't done that one. Okay, let's do this one. Slay the Majin aggressors. Sabotage the Zakir Rish weapon racks using the brittle arcanum concoction. Is this over on that one island? Yep. Alright. That real fast. See, I told you, those damn repeatables, man. You have to do at least one of the freaking series sometimes. I swear that looks like a claw. Does it not? It looks like a huluk claw with the spikes that come out. Like a giant huluk claw. With some like burnt vines around the claws over here. You see Papa Sauron's helmet? Cool. To each their own, right, Corey? Following somebody because everything's not normally dead. Yep, there's somebody up here. Oh, are these the weapon racks again? Yeah. Alright, so now I just need 5 of the gen peoples. Not those gen. Glad you still read the quests and response to the dialogue in your games. I do when it's new. Now, if I'm over on Barsoon, I don't read a lot of the stuff over there in Barsoon. But when the new expansion drops, or it's the first time running a quest that I don't know, I'll usually read through it. Provided somebody's not waiting on me or something. I'm a terrible reader. Sometimes slow reading, so try not to hold anybody up that I'm grouped with. Alright, return to Huatio. ESO, you read the responses too? Yep. It also helps me fill the dead air when streaming too. So I kind of use it as a streaming tool because sometimes it's hard to just talk the entire time. So you have to be able to find something to talk about. And usually reading quest dialogue or narration fills that dead air. The biggest thing that I've had to work with is my reading, my actual reading. I'm a terrible reader. I just never been into it. Reading out loud is just not my thing, and I've gotten better at it.
Good day.
Because of this. Says, I have news, Rebus. While you were away, where the metal-bound behemoth returned to the Royal Alcazar, and while on its rounds, it neared our captive bard. That's great. What can you tell me? She appears to be a human. She's singing into a kaleidoscope aether breach like the one that brought us here from the Splendor Sky Airy, the same way the Maj Jinn entered the Splendor Sky. She's either holding it open or being used to create the Maj Jinn by singing into the aether breach. You don't think it's Maestra, do you? The goddess of music has not made herself known to the mortals since the start of the Age of War, by any accounts. But a celestial being of her power, she wouldn't allow herself to be captive to a Jinn, even if he was the sovereign over all of over all the other Jinn. I agree. There is more to this mysterious virtuosa and the situation she is in. Perhaps she has been reborn or had her mind wiped like the tenants of of hate did to Inaruk. Even if she isn't the goddess of music, she is creating the Maj Jinn, and she must be stopped from creating more. If she's his captive, it's fair to say she's doing this against her will. Rescuing her will be our best bet at putting a stop to any further incursion into the Overrealm. If Drizzle Rowe was not imprisoned by the tribunal, we might be able to call upon her for assistance. After all, Anne is her progeny. Drizzle Rowe may not be able to help, but what about the Illyrians of the planar magic? They might have knowledge of the Anne, or at very least, yes. And since we are on this side of the planar barriers, I think we may have a chance to contact them. Really? What would that take? The right sacrifice in Drizzle's honor, I suspect. We'll make a terracotta bowl made of life-sparked clay and burn some arcana flesh plates and spirit jewels obtained from some arcane frame, hammer hooves, dagger claws, and razor fangs, all of which I suspect have connection with their kin on the mithril planes in the plane of magic. I'll be back with everything we need for the sacrifice. We'll turn it here to this guy. You've been such a devoted help to our battle against the Zachary Retrievers. Thank you. They need to be stopped. And I get to select one of these. We want the bucket. Or do we want the Pythos? We want the bucket. You're not terrible. It's more than... Thank you, Mars. I appreciate that. Alright, so we got that done. We're doing on time. 10 minutes. Don't forget to enter up on the channel currency giveaways, guys, over on YouTube chat and Twitch chat. You can type exclamation point and the word enter. That'll put you in for a chance at winning 5,000 copper pieces. At the end of every stream, I give away that copper to one lucky winner from each chat. And you can play sound effects and mini games. That's what you use it, you spend it on. So don't forget to enter up on that. Alright, so we need to go to... I search the smaller islands in Zimara Bredith for life-sparked clay. They say it says the smaller island, so it's got to be the ones over here. Congrats, whoever just leveled over there. Are you interested in a development MMO called Monsters and Memories? I do have it on my watch list. Looks interesting. I think this is going to be it, though. It's just the only other place I haven't been to on this biome in this zone yet, so we'll see. I do remember seeing the clay things, and they're not over here. Oh, 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 oh. You're wrong. Hi, guys. Not get an update for you. Uh-oh. First. Oh, hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Due to the observed power held by the virtuoso, I suggested we speak with an hour in plane of magic. Mariana believes a sacrifice to Drizzle Row may get their attention, and asks that I search the smaller islands in Zimara for life spark clay, arcana flesh plates, and arcana spirit jewels to do so. About take those guys. It is going to pick up 4 life spark clay after killing golems. Oh, it's one of those things. See any drop? Oh, there's one. I sure do like the backdrop of that zone. Yeah. All these zones have been very pretty to look at. Like, it's nice to, you could, these are zones you could like go AFK in and take good screenshots and pictures, you know, go full photo mode. Cool. Okay, so I don't think they all drop these. There's one. Yeah. Okay. Obtain the spirit jewels and the arcana flesh plates on Omar High Garden. Once I finish this part of the quest, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take off for the night. If you are new to the stream or you're listening right now, stream schedule works like this. Tuesdays, we go live around 7 p.m. Eastern. Saturdays and Sundays, we go live around 1 p.m. Eastern. The normal schedule is usually Tuesdays is a rotating night. I usually play ESO or EQ1 on Tuesdays, and those rotate between each other. Saturdays and Sundays are usually EQ2, and we're usually on the Varsoon server. With this expansion that launched, Ballads of Zimara, we've been doing a playthrough on this, so I haven't played anything else other than this expansion for the past week and a half, I guess. And it'll continue to be that way until I finish the solo timeline or get tired of it for right now. But I appreciate you hanging out. Thank you for being here. Hit me up in Discord if you have any questions. If you want to chit chat. Crack says I'm getting owned in Homeworld. That's the part about learning a new game. Gotta get owned a little bit every once in a while before you can do the owning. Right? On. Yeah. Alright, so this next part. For 8 Arcana Spirit Jewels from the Arcane Frame Razor Fang. White Tigers around. Camera hose of 10 foot. On here. So. Story's amazing, love the gameplay, but there's a learning curve though. These aren't. No, these aren't it. Tigers. I need tigers. They're down here. Don't see anything drop from them. Aimed is up right here, though. Crap, they're not dropping. Oh, they're not dropping. Never mind. I'm thinking there's a hoof or something on the ground I'm supposed to pick up. These are quest updates as I kill them. My brain is fried. Yes, let me kill the named. I can't walk away from it. Guards of Malevolence. More. Right, return to Mariana. The whole continent away. And then that will be it for me this evening. Take my vitamins. Get my vitamin C up. And get ready for tomorrow. Thank you, Crack. I mean, we still got about 5 minutes before I actually, like, close the door, if you will. But yeah. It's been fun. Thank you for hanging out. Like I said, we'll be back this weekend. I don't think I have any plans this weekend. Wait. No, no plans this weekend. Next weekend. Weekend after next. I'll have plans, of course, but not this weekend. It's a recovery weekend, hopefully.
Hello. Well met.
Did you have much trouble getting the items from Drizzle Row sacrifice Rebus? Not enough to stop me. It's all here.
I don't think
Good.
so.
While you were away, I was able to observe more of the metal-bound behemoth's wanderings. The dilation spell is still working? Yes, and it showed me more of the Royal Alcazar. It is filled with Maj Jinn, conjured servants, and elemental guards. There are very few primal aspect Jinn, and Virtuosa is being held in a far wing of the expansive palace, which I interpret to mean music still poses a threat to him. And if we were to free Virtuosa, she could be the weapon of his destruction. Poetic, just. Let's hope the Alarians answer our call and can help us do that. Agreed. Now for the sacrifice. ... We shall know soon enough if the sacrifice have received the attention we hope. I hope it does. Right. Well, looks like it did. Speak with her.
Hello.
Hail, brave mortal. I came before you from the plane of magic. Your sacrifice was not in vain. Thank you. We were hoping you could help us. The matron of the arts serves her assumed sentence in the plane of justice. Have you not asked enough to plane of magic? It's about her progeny, Anno Row. What about the glorious Maestra? This is the virtuosa being held against... There is a virtuosa being held against her will in the Vash Khani, the royal Alcazar of Zimara. The Jinn sovereign has her singing into the Aether Breach. The maestra's inspiration has been felt by the plethora of bards, rhapsodists, and minstrels. What makes this one special? We believe she is creating the Maj Gen, the Gen of metallic aspects. They threaten to ravage the overrealm from there. The rest of the material plane, I am not one to give in to hysteria, but the identity of the power virtuosa is intriguing. It's been years since the Celestial Order began to return, yet Ano, and why can't I say that name? Aone has not returned. Correct. Perhaps she has been reborn or had her mind wiped, what the tenets of hate did to interrupt. That could stop us from sensing her, I must admit. We would like to free her, but we don't know what spell holds her. We don't know what we are fighting. One would assume wish magic is at play, though I cannot provide a direct assistance. I can propose you utilize an item so closely tied with the goddess power that it might reignite her memory. Yes, you think you would be strong enough to fight the Gen magic? If this is indeed Gloria's Maestra, Aone, her connection with the Sithra is sure to be waking her to the realization of her true self. Her Sithra? What is that? Her holy instrument, an item of such beauty and power that with the slightest strumming will emanate notes that can unfetter the mind and soul or weigh them under such unimaginable sorrow. That sounds perfect for freeing her from from whatever spell she is under. Understand, an item such power cannot simply be lent out. There's a celestial rules at play. In order to be entrusted with this holy instrument, you must first prove yourself worthy of it. Anything. Okay. Charm local fauna into dancing around me using an instrument found in Zimara's breadth. I took an aviac flagellate from one of the undead. I hope it works. Alright. That's where we'll call it. But yeah, that's going to be it for me tonight, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here. I'm about to roll the channel currency giveaways, so make sure you have entered up on those. I'll list out everybody that is in there right now. T-Bobby, Cracktoon, Anime Beard, Grugadoon, Lizzie Liz, Freddie Ruxpin, Dark Inside, Johnny, Tempest, Twitch Chat. That's you. About to roll that. One lucky winner is going to get 5,000 copper. Have a good night, Tenacious. Cat Dad Work, Lizzie Liz, have a good night. Thank you all for hanging out with me this evening. Appreciate y'all being here and lurking. How do you enter? Type exclamation point and the word enter. E-N-T-E-R. That'll put you in. Over on YouTube, we have Grug, Mike, and Woodrain. So anybody else over there, if you type in YouTube chat, exclamation point and the word enter, E-N-T-E-R, that'll put you in for a chance at winning 5,000 copper. I usually roll Twitch first, and then I will roll YouTube chat. Have a good night, Corey. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was a good night. It's a good, solid, cozy Tuesday night stream. Your inactivity will cause your pet to back off shortly. What is my pet fighting? Talking about? Weird. All right, Twitch chat. Winner this evening will be T-Bobby. Congrats, T-Bobby. So let's go and give at T-Bobby 5,000 copper. Go. All right. Over in YouTube chat, I'm going to close that up. Right now we have Grug, Mike, Woodrain, and Mars.
Rigged.
Totally rigged. Totally. All right. Entries have stopped in YouTube chat. And the winner this evening for YouTube chat is Mars. Congrats, Mars. Here you go, sir. I want to give you 5,000 copper. Try to type your name in here, right? There you go. Sure that goes through. Sweet. Everybody's got their copper. All right, guys. I'm out. I'll have a good night. Stay safe. Be good humans to each other, please. And I'll be back this weekend, Saturday, around 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you all for the well wishes with me and dealing with the family with the sickness and all that fun stuff. So thank you all for that. Thank you for the messages. Appreciate y'all hanging out this evening. If you see me off streaming anything, don't be afraid to reach out to me. Hit me up in Discord if you have any other issues. All right, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for watching. Oh, shout out to Mike, of course, for being a YouTube sub. Appreciate you, Mike. Also tonight we got Doofus with the follow. Sorrowful Goose. Thank you for the follow. I don't know how I missed that, and I apologize, Sorrow. Did I say thank you for the follow? I think I did. Sorrowful Goose, thank you for the follow. Tia, thank you for the follow. Nami, thank you for the follow as well. And then Grug yesterday with the resub off stream. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, guys, I'm out. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for watching.